It's Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. Let's talk about the news. From BBC News, power cut across Nigeria as workers go on strike. Millions of Nigerians remain without electricity after a general strike over the cost of living in the country led to the shutdown of electricity substations by union workers. Unions in the country are demanding a significant increase to the local minimum wage of 30,000 naira per month, which is about $22, saying they can't survive on that pay. And the government has offered to double that wage, though workers have contended that even double would not cover the cost of enough rice to feed the average person's family for a month, much less other food, shelter, and expenses. The government has said raising pay beyond what they've offered would lead to the collapse of the economy and closure of many businesses that would not be able to afford to stay in operation. And this is the fourth general strike since President Tinubu stepped into office last year. Tinubu deciding to remove a fuel subsidy and overseeing a substantial drop in the value of the naira after unpegging its value from the US dollar. Both decisions having contributed to the country's current economic crisis, though the government says these are necessary measures for the long-term success of the economy. From the Financial Times, Russia-China gas pipeline deal stalls over Beijing's price demands. A major gas pipeline deal between Russia and China has reportedly stalled as the Chinese government has demanded lower prices on the gas that would flow through the new Power of Siberia 2 pipeline between the two countries. And the Russian government has balked at this new demand, though may have to accept it due to Russia's increasing economic reliance on China. Russia's state gas monopoly, Gazprom, has been shambling along at a reduced level since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which led to an almost complete decoupling of Russia from its, at the time, primary customers in Europe, and it suffered a loss of nearly $7 billion last year alone, due to the difficulty it has faced replacing those customers due to sanctions on its activities. China has been happily buying discounted energy products from Russia during this time, and now it's saying, in essence, we will keep buying your gas and helping you survive this shortfall, but we want close to the same price you charge domestically, which is heavily subsidized. China would also only commit to buying a small portion of what the new pipeline could carry annually, which would leave Russia prone to further, probably China-favoring negotiations down the line. And from Reuters, in blow to Prime Minister, Brexit champion Nigel Farage to stand in UK election. In a somewhat surprising move, the politician turned TV host, who served as one of the most vocal proponents of the UK's Brexit departure from the EU, Nigel Farage, has announced that he will be a candidate in next month's election, leading the right-wing Reform Party. The currently governing Conservative Party already faced a pretty bleak outlook in the coming election, as polls show they will likely be stomped by Labour in particular, but Farage continues to enjoy a significant following in further right political circles, and he's likely to claim some portion of the votes that would have otherwise gone to the Conservatives, possibly further worsening their impending political fortunes. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com. And you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts, at understandery.com.